All right, it is the Monday edition of Hometown Rock, and we are kicking it off with somebody I've never had the pleasure of chatting with before. I always like to get to meet and introduce some new music and people to the world. So welcome to the show, Michael Jordan, also known as No Pulse. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Joel. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
First off, because I know everybody asks you this question, did your parents know what they were doing when they named you Michael Jordan?
You know, I've been getting that question since about kindergarten, and no, it's the grandpa was Michael, but my dad definitely knew what he was doing when he named me Michael.
I love it. All right, you're an all-star already.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's my name.
So let's talk about your project, No Pulse. How did this come together for you?
Yeah, so I've been writing and recording and singing music for over 10 years, and it's just something that I figured I needed more of a Michael Jordan is kind of a tough name to find online, and I figured I'd need a more recognizable artist name and band name, and kind of went with that. I figured it kind of represented the music and writing style that I have, so I figured that was a good way to maybe get some recognition out there rather than just use Michael Jordan,
If I Googled Michael Jordan, I don't think you're going to come up, unfortunately.
No, it's a hard find. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes.
I can imagine. Now, of course, this is just you doing all this, so tell me a bit about, I guess, your process. How do you put a song all together?
Yeah, it's definitely a process. Usually myself, I usually always start with a melody, and then the lyrics is kind of what comes to me first, and then you kind of grab the guitar after that and kind of put some chords together to kind of go with the singing, and then kind of just sit down at the computer and kind of get everything else kind of in line with that.
I'm always just blown away with how people can put this together.
Yeah, and I took a media production course, and that really kind of elevated a lot of the skills I have when it comes to recording and stuff like that. So I was very thankful to be able to do that and gain some more knowledge that way.
And when you aren't working on music, if I were wandering around Saskatoon, where might I run into you? What do you do?
Other than work and walking the dog, and kind of. Maybe in the past getting, I said the walk dog, and now she's barking, but, playing some live music shows, some open mic nights. I've done Winston's quite a few times. But, I'm really a homebody. I kind of like doing stuff around the house kind of thing, and, maybe going out to the movies every now and again with the lady, and really just kind of, working on music kind of stuff is really the hobby.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to play a song here in a second. First off, tell me a little bit about the song Save Myself.
Yeah, so I wrote Save Myself kind of, about feeling stuck in a cycle of bad decisions and bad situations and kind of watching things falling apart around you. And the song is about realizing that if things are ever going to be ever going to get better, it kind of starts with, saving yourself, and kind of, you're the only one that can do that.
Okay, well, let's let the people hear it. It's your song, so introduce it for me.
You're listening to Save Myself on Rock 102.
There's so much that I wish that I hadn't done. Regrets keep me restless, I just can't go on. Broken inside from the weight of this love. Nothing is worse than the way we gave up. The way we gave up. There's so much left unsaid, we fade away. And now there's nothing left but our mistake. We keep running down this path even though it's hell. I need to let go just to save myself. There's so much that I wish that I hadn't done. The pain and the lies that I know I've become. Broken inside, 'cause I can't feel the pulse. Nothing is worse than the pain of it all. Pain of it all.
That is Saskatoon's own No Pulse with new music called Save Myself, and I think that's fantastic. I'm hoping we'll get some more from him in the near future. And like I said to him, I'm always blown away how people can assemble music just all on their own. No other band members. That was just him putting that all together. And man, people are just way more talented than I am. So shout out to Michael Jordan, also known as No Pulse. Hopefully we'll hear more from him soon.